What's going on, everybody? It's iSwune today. Well, first, let me just say I'm sorry for the lack of uploads of 2K19 recently. I just did not. I was over that game. I mean, it didn't hold my interest. I didn't like it enough to play it, let alone upload videos for it. So, because in my mind, 2K18 was barely better than 2K or 2K19 was barely better than 2K18. I don't care what y'all say. To me, that game was not that great. But that's all I'm gonna say on 2K19. It's in the past. We are 3 weeks, give or take, away from 2K20 dropping. I know the demo, not the prelude this year, the demo drops in 3 days. It drops Wednesday. It drops on Wednesday, August 21st. And how I'm feeling about 2K20 this year, I am the least bit excited. And I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, y'all gotta remember the new consoles, PlayStation 4, Xbox, whatever they're gonna call it, I have no idea. But the PlayStation 5, the new consoles, they're coming up next year. So this is gonna be the last 2K of this generation. So knowing 2K, I don't think they'll change anything. I think they're just gonna phone it in, just for 1 year and put all their extra effort and resources into the new 2K that's coming out for the new console. To me, this game is about to be a cash grab. And it would not surprise me at all if, the very first day we hop into the park or the neighborhood, it's going to be the same exact layout as 2K19, just some color changes. Similar to how when we first hopped in NBA 2K17, the exact same park, just some different color changes. It would not surprise me at all. Because at this point, hopefully, let me back up, because I know it's been a minute since I did a video. Let me see if I can cover everything that's been said about 2K20 up until this point right now. One, I haven't pre-ordered the game, and I hope you guys have not pre-ordered the game yet. To be honest, after 2K18 and 2K19, if I was just a casual player, or even a slightly more, more hardcore than a casual player, I would hold off. I would not buy this game day one. Because of YouTube, because I do YouTube, I'm probably going to buy it day one, but I haven't pre-ordered it. I'll probably pre-order the week of or the day before, because people don't realize all you got to do is pre-order the day before. And, actually, if you pre-order, you got to pre-order on the console digitally the day before, and you get it beforehand. But if you want it physical, you do it that week before. You don't have to pre-order the game 3 months we're 3 weeks away, and we barely know anything about the neighborhood, the park. For the My Team players out there, we don't know nothing about My Team. So why am I gonna pre-order a game that I know nothing about? See, I've seen the light with 2K. I've seen the light a while ago. 2K18 is the only game I'll admit it got me. It's like they got me. But I didn't get had in 2K19. I ain't put no money in 2K19, and 2K20 I plan on doing the same thing. So when that day comes, I'm pre-ordering the regular $60 edition. All the editions drop out on the same day. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big Dwayne Wade fan, and that Miami Heat cover did look nice, but not at $100 for just the cover. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. So if I were you, I pre-order the standard edition, the $60 edition, if it comes to that. But honestly, if I were you, I would hold off, wait for more feedback on the game, and see if you can get on a discount. It's not 2K. Please don't be putting a ton of money into 2K. It ain't worth it anymore. If this was 16, I'd say one thing, or any other 2Ks in the past except 18 and 19. But I don't see it getting any different. I don't think this game is going to be much different than 2K19. But looking at 2K20, the only real thing that kind of gets me excited, I'm not gonna say excited, I guess intrigued, is looking at the new My Player Builder. Because recently, I think if I had to say what I find most fun about 2K now, is being able to create a player the way I want to create them, and then be able to build them up, customize and tweak him, get the right badges to where he's just an absolute beast in my hands. I'm a beast at all of my players, and I can get a controller to someone else. They take my 7-3 glass cleaner, they can't do anything to what I do, because I made the player specifically to me. And it looks like this year we're getting back to be able to customizing the players how we want to, how we want them to play. Because that's really is what killed 2K18 and 2K19 for me. If you really think about it, they called it, my player, my career. But these weren't your players, these were 2K players, man. They told you the only thing you could do is pick your height, your wingspan, your weight, and your archetype. That's it. You didn't get to choose which badges you wanted. 2K picked the badges that you were allowed to get. 2K picked the level of the badges you were allowed to get. 2K picked the attributes that you can max out. And they didn't even, 2K, they also gave you, you upgrade to a new level, you have a new cap breaker. You don't even get a point. They just be like, okay, here's rebounding or here's post scoring. And I hated that because on the glass clean, I'm like, okay, I want to max out my rebounding, my strength, my vertical, and all my athletics and maybe post scoring, but I'm getting, ball handling or 3-point shooting. And I was like, I can't use that point. I'd rather take that point and put it to strength. It's like, so it looks like we're going back to how it was. I haven't looked at it a ton, but at the very least, it looks like we're going back to the way things were in 2K17, 2K16, and kind of combining both systems to whereas, you put your bars where you want, and that's going to determine your archetype. Now, we'll see what happens on Wednesday. I'm interested in downloading the demo really just to see how building players work, because I'm coming back with the rebounding center. I don't know if it's going to be called glass cleaner this time, but if I can make him a rebounding and defending, just having those two things like real tight, and then probably if I had some bars left, throw him on the layups and dunks, that'd be perfect. That'd be how I'd want to build my center. So we'll see. So that's really the only thing that's, intriguing me about, my career. In terms of, the park, Pro-Am, I honestly don't think there's going to be much changes. I really think it's going to be the same thing that we had the past, 2 years in the neighborhood. It'd be cool if they kind of brought back affiliations. I know they're not going to, but at the least have different like neighborhoods to whereas, you have 3 neighborhoods, and if you have your affiliation and you go to one neighborhood and it's a boost to dunks, another neighborhood shooting, playmaking, similar how they did it back with the 3 affiliations in like 2K15 through 2K17. It'd be cool. I doubt it's gonna happen. Maybe they do it for the next generation, but to me, I think we're just gonna get the 2-2s courts, 6 3s courts. And then, either they might keep the rec center, which I was never a fan of. I'd rather than bring back walk-on. To be honest, I had no issues with walk-on. I don't know why people complain about walk-on. I know they wanted rec center, Jordan Rec, but they wanted it in 2K15, not the way that they're doing it now. So, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would rather have, walk-on back. But, the rest, I'm just... all the news that's been dropping, and I know they dropped stuff about the WNBA teams, all decades teams, new classic teams. This is probably the least excited I've been for a 2K game in a while. They had 2K19 was their prime opportunity to like really suck me back into the game, and they just didn't do it. And so 2K20 coming along, I'm gonna get it. But if anybody watches this video and you're just a normal player out there, I would just say hold off at least until probably Black Friday to see if you can get a good deal on the game. But otherwise, I'd hold off. But this is really, I had no direction for this video. I'm gonna be honest. This is me just trying to segue, kind of wrap up everything in 2K19 and look forward to 2K20. The only real thing I'm interested in now is just seeing how badges are gonna work this year for your My Player. Like, is it gonna be like 2K17 where you get your Hall of Fame badges, but you can still, upgrade, you can still earn all the other badges in the game, but just at a certain level, you just can't, or like how they did, like he's like you get all the bronze badges, but then you have your 5 Hall of Fame badges. Are they going like 2K16 and 15 where every badge is up for grabs? Maybe that rumor is out by the time I make this video, but as I'm recording it, it doesn't look like they haven't showed anything about how earning badges is going to be. I did hear a rumor, I don't know if it's confirmed or not, that says you're not going to be able to earn it in the park or pro-am, or how they have it to where you can do anything and earn the badges, which is something I really did like. I really did like the fact that anything I do could earn a badge versus me having to sit and grind my career for I don't know how long. But from what I'm hearing, that's not going to be in 2K20. They might go back to, hey, you got to earn all your badges in my career. We'll see. That's just a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. They also were talking about the 80 plus badges in the game, which I'm cool with. I'm actually like the diversity of the badges bring back, because a lot of, 2K16, they took out a lot of badges from 2K16 to 2K17. So it would be good to see, they talked about some. I know the rebounder ones. I don't remember all the names. I know there's their revamped hustle rebounder, worm. I don't even remember. It's a lot of badges at this point. But we got 80. It's very interesting. Hopefully now it'd be able to just diversify the players. I'm gonna tell you what I really, really think is gonna happen. Because as cool as the My Player Builder sounds, it just seems like we're gonna, by 2-3 weeks in, it's gonna be the same thing as it's been for all the other 2Ks. We get the game day one, we play the park, everyone's trying to find the cheese, trying to find the meta. Within that time, that's probably the most fun time to play 2K, because there is no cheese, there is no meta, and people are just playing basketball straight up. But then somebody finds the cheese, somebody finds the best build for the cheese, they make a video saying this is the best build, people make the best build, and the rest of the year is everyone just cheesing the My Park, and that's when it doesn't get fun. Again, so this is the cycle we are in 2K. It's all about, less about basketball and more about just finding the cheese. And I guess this is why I fell out of favor with 2K, because I bought the game to play a basketball simulation, not let me get cheesed to death by people who can't legitimately play this game to win. But I guess at the end of the day, I'm barely excited. There's a little bit of me that is excited about 2K20, and that's only because I really want to know more about how we're going to be building our players for this year. Everything else to me, I'm pretty, lukewarm about. But let me know how y'all feeling about 2K20 so far. What news you like, what you didn't like. What are you thinking about the game? Are you buying the day one? Which version you're buying day one? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions about this in the comment section. I want to say I'm back. I probably won't be, doing any streaming of the day one of the demo, but I'll probably do a video giving my thoughts about it. That'll probably be the next time I upload, because the time I'm recording, there's only a couple more days until the demo drops. But I'm interested to see how we're going to be able to build our players this year, and I'm really excited because it really feels like for the first time in 2 years, they're giving us back the freedom to create my player, which is all we really want when we play that mode. We want our players, not 2K determining what our player gets in anything that's been in this game for the past 2 years. But we'll see. We'll see. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts about 2K20 in the comments below. It's iSwune, and I'll catch you next time.